This is Chanel Bunger with the Becker Business Minute and Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. And today I have Scott Becker with me. He's going to tell us a little bit about the business and market trends that he's watching right now. Scott, it's a pleasure to have you today. What are some of the things that you're watching?
Thank you so much, Chanel. We'll just go through 6 quick stories that we're following right now. The first story, and this will take us past Silicon Valley Bank from yesterday. I won't touch on that, so that's overriding, and bank failures are overriding some of the news as well. But 6 quick stories we're watching. First, inflation, the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, came in a little bit lower at 6%. That's the lowest it's been in about a year. This was very positive news for stocks, and that's our second story. The second story of the day is stocks are way up this morning. The NASDAQ more than 2%, the S&P currently about 1.8%. So inflation being down was real good news for stocks being up. Third, and what really drives the stocks being up is the Fed Reserve will likely soften their tone. And this was probably already coming after the Silicon Valley Bank fallout and the other banks really struggling. The Fed is likely to soften their tone on rate hikes. And this is very important to the stock market because when rates are going so far up, it naturally dampens the multiples in the stock market as people can find great returns by just investing in treasuries. As the Fed softens their tone and softens their rate hike posture, this is good news in the stock market. The fourth story is Meta Facebook working hard to reduce headcount substantially. And there's a story behind the story here. As Meta Facebook tries to grow into truly a cash cow and a cash cow on steroids versus simply a growth stock. And that'll be the topic of another discussion as well today. The fifth story is Bitcoin is reacting well to crises. So Bitcoin's up to about past 26,000. It's going up nearly 20% plus the last couple of days in the face of various different crises. As people look to will Bitcoin really be an alternative currency in the long run as there's different challenges in the world? It's up to 26,000 this morning, again, up from 18,000 at the start of this year, up from 20,000 last week, so up 25% in the last week. The other story that we're following is cannabis. Well, Bitcoin is responding well to crises. Cannabis is really struggling on a whole bunch of levels. It's having a horrible year. It continues to have a horrible time. So those are the 6 stories that we're following today.
Well, thank you so much, Scott, for always keeping us updated on all the business and market trends you're watching. And thank you for joining me today on the Becker Business Minute and Becker Private Equity Podcast.
Thank you.